Hello and welcome to Bella Star Astrology. I am your host, Stella, here on Bella Star Astrology. It's a channel all about astrology and how you can use it in your everyday life. From monthly horoscopes to educational videos, please like and subscribe and click on the bell so you can get notified every time there's a new video. And of course, without further ado, let's hop right into this month's reading for Virgo for September 2022. Now, for my Virgos, we're here to talk about you. As you know, August, the end of August and into September, it's all about you. It's all about your sign. It is Virgo season, essentially. So the sun is already in Virgo as we begin this month. But the first transit to really affect you is going to be Venus entering Virgo on September 4th. And if you haven't already beautified yourself, cut your hair, done a new makeup routine, beautified yourself, changed the way you approach your body and as well as your how your first impression onto others rather, and even your attitude, like this Venus in Virgo will refresh all of that. Not only that, but you'll be spending a little bit more or a lot more on yourself as well, whether it's in gifts, whether it's in, experiences that you want to have, etc. This Venus in Virgo is really going to highlight some positive energy towards yourself, towards your beauty. If there's a new skin or makeup routine you want to start implementing, this is a great time to look up which products are going to be best for you, etc. Then on September 9th, we have Mercury going retrograde in Libra. This is all about your second house and really how you approach money. What is your work ethic? You're going to have a revamping of it. You're going to have some bumps in the road, but those bumps are to teach you how to do it better, are to teach you how to approach things in a better way, give you a little bit more energy. And while Mercury's been in Libra, it's been giving you a lot of great ideas, a lot of great energy towards how to improve your financial life. But now that it's in retrograde, you're going to have some challenges. Might be a surprise expense that you have to deal with, or maybe you're going to have to change the way you approach your budgeting, etc., or rebudgeting everything because you're going to reevaluate what you already established, right? With this Mercury retrograde, just be careful because again, Mercury retrograde can represent a setback as well. So there might be a setback in the way your finances are being dealt with, and you might have to reevaluate what you're going to do in the future. Then, of course, we have the full moon in Pisces on September 10th, and it's really affecting your seventh house of relationships and of just partnerships. So whether you're changing partners, whether you're already in partnership, whether you are single, etc., what you want to do is look around you and some of the habits, some of the things that you've been doing that have maybe not been improving those relationships, that maybe have not been positive in that direction. Maybe it's time for you to really say, hey, what can I do better from now on? Or better yet, there might be an ending to a sort of partnership that you've been working with, whether that's been, professionally or emotionally or romantically, etc. Those partnerships are going to change. The contracts might change, the, not physical contracts, it's not eighth house, but definitely the verbal agreements that you've had might change. And then what you want to do during that time is just be careful. Mercury is retrograde in the second house. So you're going to be dealing with maybe like how your romantic partnerships, deal with money, or how you deal with money in your romantic partnerships. What's even, or what's equitable, equal within the eyes of each other, right? What's fair? That's the word. What's fair between each other? That might be something that you deal with as well, as Mercury's going retrograde in the second house. And you have that Pisces hitting your seventh house. Full moon, Pisces full moon hitting your seventh house. Next, we have Sun entering Libra on the 22nd. Again, we're highlighting this money house, and it's all about how you earn money. what you're doing to earn money. You might be maybe stepping into a new role at your job, getting a promotion, looking at ways at how you can enjoy the money that you're spending, looking at ways that money has supported you, what hobbies you've been able to, or habits and hobbies you've been able to invest in, and maybe do a little bit more, what your priorities and values are, and sort of like changing those up because maybe something new is happening. Maybe things are getting shaken up. Maybe that Mercury retrograde meant that you're now shifting your finances to be more dependent on your partner. Because again, it was a full moon in Pisces. And so now that you're more dependent on your partner, you're going to have to change your sort of approach to things, with that sun entering Libra on September 22nd. And of course, it's the fall equinox as well. So you're shedding a skin, you're shedding something dead or over, and it's hitting that second house energy, of course. So what are you going to do to revamp your finances, right? Then Mercury will finally go from Libra to Virgo on September 23rd. And this is all happening really quickly. I want to make sure you guys understand. Mercury's leaving Libra and going into Virgo, meaning that whatever situation or issues were going on in your second house are sort of going to be dragged and transforming your first house. So I would say it might have to do with work, it might have to do with finances, it might have to do with money, but like, how is that changing your personality? How is that changing how you approach things? How is that changing how you are appearing? Are you going to upgrade your style because you got a new job? Are you going to upgrade your personality or traits in your personality and make yourself better because you've realized like you are being too much of a spender, or you are looking at things the wrong way in the way that you approach money, or maybe you have more money than you realize and you're not actually enjoying it. And so now you're going to take that Mercury retrograde into your first house and you're going to say, how can I enjoy it more? How can I represent more of the wealth that I do have, right? And it could also be setbacks within your personality, within the way you approach things and the way you are viewed. So just be careful how you talk to people, be careful how you approach people. Mercury retrograde in the first house could be a wild card of, emotions and like the crazy that's in your mind really coming out and like being full face in the present. How your insecurities can be interpreted or really represented on a daily level, or in the face of your friends, family, relatives, etc., workplace. And so those insecurities get highlighted because of this Mercury retrograde. And so you want to make sure, hey, what are they? How can I improve that? Do I need therapy? Do I need to talk to someone? Do I need a life coach? Do I need an astrologer, which I can be your astrologer and help you figure that out, right? Do I need an astrologer so I can approach these transits in a better way, etc.? So that Mercury entering Virgo on September 23rd, be careful with how that is manifesting in your life. Then on the very next day, there's a new moon in Libra, which tells me this Virgo, Mercury retrograde in Virgo has a lot to do with money. All of it has a lot to do with money for you guys. And my Virgo's out there on September 24th when the new moon goes into Libra. This is your chance once a year to sit down, write down your intentions when it comes to second house matters, set a goal for how much money you would like to earn by the time the full moon in Libra happens next year. And all of the energy that you've been putting into the work that you've been doing comes into fruition. Get yourself, together, and maybe it's time to sit down and do your budgets and sit down and, hey, I have been approaching it wrong. I do want to be better, representing my income scale or my income level, whether it's higher or lower than I'm approaching it. And I want to write down exactly how I'm going to spend my money, right? And that will be on September 24th, new moon in Libra. And then Venus will finally enter Libra. And again, you're going to be spending a lot of money. Like Venus entering Libra is just a big sign of I'm going to be spending money, but it could also be I'm going to be earning more money. It could be I'm going to be attracting more money to me. It could be that there are people in the background or, universe is supporting you to find a better job, to find better income sources, to build a second or third income source so you're able to be more financially independent, or be able to pay off more of your debts, or different things that you can do with money. And now that it's in Libra, it's just going to bring more love and grace into that area of your life, especially when it comes to your values. You're probably going to spend a lot more during this time as well. And then, my Virgos, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. As I stated, this is Bellastar Astrology. I'm Stella, your host. Please like and subscribe to this channel. And most importantly, click on the notification bell so you can get notified every time there is a new video about how you can use astrology in your everyday life. And most importantly, thank you again for watching. Please see below the playlists for your sun, moon, or rising. And thank you for watching today.